I begin to think it's just me.
No, I had the same thing. Towards the end, when I was on with Matty, I found it was doing it.
Well, I wasn't on till about 5 o'clock, but it's just doing it again now. I've just changed it 3 times. It still won't do it. It's supposed to be on UJ, but it's on the dollar. And then it's just 2 lines.
Yeah.
All right. Good morning, everybody. A few minutes late this morning. I'll tell you what it is. It's I don't know what's going on with this, but I pay my subscription every month using my Skrill card, but they won't accept it anymore. I get money from the academy, get paid in my Skrill account, and I've been paying it back. That's the way it works. They won't accept the payment now, so I've had to change it. It was due out, so I couldn't get access there. So it's up and running. I've got it all sorted out now. So that was the delay. I'm changing over to, just to get a bit technical here, I've opened a IM Global wallet this morning as well. So I'm just waiting for confirmation to come back there for my ID and stuff I've had to send in. So I'll be using that from now on. So hopefully that will sort things out. For those of you who don't know, IM's got their one payment thing now. So I think they're trying to push us towards that. Not being cynical or anything, but there's been no issues with Skrill at all. And it's only just this last payment. For some reason, they didn't take it. So not too much I can do about that. But anyway, issues with cashtrap, hourglass and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, but it seems to have sorted itself out. We have missed a little move there on the 10 o'clock candle there on UJ, but all the payments are quite low today, all the payouts. So I'm looking at AUD USD. I've got IQ sent up. It's 65. That's the best of the bunch. So I'm going to look at AUD USD this morning. And it's coming up into this zone now. So we just need a little retest up to around about 718. It's at 708. It's been up with the broker at about 715, so I'm looking for a put at that point if it gets up there. We had it at 714 previously, and it went all the way down to 690. So let's see if we can catch another good one. Only thing is, it is been in a downtrend here, as we can see. But it's now starting to challenge these previous highs. So if it does get up here, it's starting to make a high, and it's made a higher low, but it hasn't made a higher high in this last one. So we just need to watch that. This could just be a retracement back. It's up to 713 now. So we've got a few minutes to go here. 25 seconds to go, sorry. Let's see what we get on AUD USD. It's Friday, 713, 10 seconds to go. Drop there now. We've got a little spike back up into that area. I will take a put on that. Let's assume it gives us a put. Let's give us a call. Very strange indeed. We'll have to wait a quarter past for this. All right, we'll have to wait for a quarter past for this. Just going to switch to Liberty and see what's happening on here. Yeah, one thing I can see with the Academy, when they're carrying out updates, they tend to do them on the London session. So we can see this is crossing over the cloud here. So maybe we just want to wait a little bit. For this to sort itself out. This looks like it's going to push up a little bit, so I'm just going to leave that for now. Okay, so let's, as always, let's check the news first. Let's check the news, see what's happening. It's Friday, 23rd of July. Another hot day here. What a cloudy day yesterday. The sun is out this morning, so it's going to be nice and hot. This is why I don't like to trade euro on this session. We can see there lots of news on euro today, so I don't really want to be touching anything like that. We've had a couple on GBP just at 9:30 there, which was bad news, but we'll look to be pretty much in the clear now until this afternoon when it's Canadian and US dollar. This is pushing up quite strongly now. We're looking at this one here. If it comes up to 730, that's the area. 730. It has drawn a little line there. It's 718, which I said before, but it's just gone a little bit beyond that. So this might be coming round to what we want now. It's just pushed up that little bit higher. Let's have a look at the currency strength on live charts. So AUD is 1, USD is 4. So this should want to turn round. I should want to turn round. 1 to 4. We've got a couple of minutes left on this before we get our next candle. It's now in the zone. It's now in our zone. 718. I think where that line is there, 729. I haven't had time to draw the lines up here. I'm just looking at this area here. I can see some activity just here. This is what I'm looking at. This bit here. So 727. Ideally, 730. We've got about a minute 22 to go on this. Everything's in our favour. Let's just touch 732 there. Overbought. We've got to sell. Currency strength is in our favour here. So I'm at 730 mark. So I am going to take a put on this. UD USD to pay out 65% on this broker. It's just pushing up again. Looks like this might want to try and break that. 750 is the quarter point. Looks like it's making its move up to there. We've only got 30 seconds to go. 730 or above, fine. Might want to push up a little bit higher, but it is 10 past. This is starting to drop now. If we can get that little spike back up into that 730 area. We've got 15 seconds. Yeah, I'm going to take a put. Let's see what happens here. There's our put there. We've got a 5.1. I am going to take this. I'm at 735 on this. It could push up a little bit higher. Could push up a little bit higher, so we'll need to roll this if it goes up to 750. It's touched 745 now, so it looks like it wants to go to that quarter point. So hang fire. If you haven't took this, hang fire. just wait for that quarter past candle. Okay, it's at 7:47 now, so let's just touch that mark there now. Looks like I want to go to 7:50. There we go, 754. 754 is a good entry. Still going up yet. $758. 59. 763. It's on a mission, this. It's on a mission. This has broke. 772. What's this took off? I've rolled my first entry, and I've took a second entry at 764. Still wants to go up a little bit. It's reacting off an old 15 minutes yet. Support resistance there. 770. 64. 23. Right in that zone. So I've rolled that second entry now. 35, that's going to be 1423. So I've got the line there. This is hanging around it, yeah. It looks like it's there, 785. So 735, my first entry, I'm going to roll that once more. That's twice I've rolled that now. Dilly. Oh, do some analysis here. We can see it's in a slight uptrend on the daily. $64. That's a minute. 16:23. 2 minutes is 15:23. 15:53 for that. 15:53. Which is that one there. So my second entry, I am going to roll that. So now, didn't give us much on that one, did it? What's happening here? So give us another exact numbers like. Look at the rolls there. So it's only give us a 30% there of the rollover. 64, 735. I think we're probably going to lose that first one now. When it expires at 1734, so it'll only give us 30% on that second rollover. So what I'm going to do is, between doing that, I'm going to switch brokers after this. I'll just mark this up. I'll let that go. Not rolling over no more. That one, it's only giving us 30%. Actually, that's the daily done. Let's go down to 1 hour. Lost that first entry. If anybody's rolled it twice and got the 12, the extra 6, I think you should be okay. But I'm changing brokers when it does that. Okay, so that's the 1 hour done. Down to 15 minutes. Pop up. Oh, next to there. Pop up. What we've got left on this one? 1903. A few seconds left. So that second entry cleared. Lost the first one. I'm changing brokers now. So just give me 1 second while I log in here. This is coming back down now. So, try for the Forex. Wider. So we're 1-1 for the day. 1-1 for the day. Just getting this set up. Okay, Vibrata again, I can understand why the euros are high because of the news. So generally, so yeah, AUDJPY. I'm going to have a look at that as well because that is 83%. Let's have a look. AUDJPY, that's dropped. Okay, all right, look at that. So I've switched brokers now. I'm on Vibrata. I'm looking at AUDJPY. Country strength is 50-50 on there. No uptrend on the 5 minute, but let's have a look at our chart here and see what we can do. We've got some lines off yesterday. Just going to clear those off. We should be able to get a nice call here, I think, coming up to 10:30. So I'm just going to mark my lines on here again. On the daily, we can see a nice strong daily candle here, been pushing up. So we are in an uptrend on this. So we've got confluence there. UD, didn't check AUD, rushed into it. Paid the price by losing the trade. Won the other one. So it hasn't done too much damage to the bank balance. Let's get this marked up. Let's get a nice call on the EG. Okay, so we'll do the high and see it's had a reaction off there. We'll do the low there on the daily. Yeah, and like I say, it's well worth doing. Even if you're using Liberty, we'll go and have a quick check of that. Because you can use the same thing. Right, let's go down to 1 hour. Do this orange. And then 15 minutes. This is coming nicely into this zone here. Bye. Go, we're ready to go on this. Okay, so we've got a nice little area here. It looks like 414. With the broker, that's been to 451, which is an hourly. Yeah. We've got that 1025 on. Let's have a quick look. Cashtrap. So it's giving us a call here. It's only 2 points. So let's just be a little bit patient. See if we can get this down a little bit more. See if it wants to push down a little bit more. Refresh the currency strength. Yeah, it looks like we've all got the same results there. You just Australian dollars 2-1 now, so it's getting a little bit stronger. So the entry looks like it's going to be around about our 447, 445. There's a lower one there at 409. There's a 15-minute one down here. just want to see that, give a little push down. $432 will be ideal. Here it comes. It's right on that mark now. My call's changed to 3. I'm going to take a call on this. I'm in at 437. I'm just trying to anticipate it a little. Been down and touched 429. It's right on this zone here. 28. Set the 1 minute. 413 gives us a little pivot there. I will take a second entry on this as well. It's going to come down to that. So we took it down there at 418. That's a great entry. We should get a nice reaction off this. 29.38, so that's 28. I've still got a little bit of time on this trade. Starting to push up now. Still got a minute. I've rolled it anyway, just to take us past the 30. It's right on the line there where I got in at 437. I'm starting to see that reaction now. So 418 is where the bounce happened. So this 15-minute one down here. I've got 413, 414 marked on the chart here. So that's where it's come down to. It's now pushing up. If you took this trade, you should be in profit. Second entry is good, Debbie, 421. That's a great entry. 433, yeah. 2 good entries there. Mark's clearly got in at 432. Well done. We should see a nice little reaction of this when this 9:30 candle comes in. We should, 10:30 candle. We should see this continue up. I did roll it. Debbie's cleared both there. The 1 minute expiries, eh? It's coming up to 9:30, 10:30 now, so we should I'll call 3 there. It's the zone. Yeah, I rolled as well, Danny. Should go up. It's bounced off 450, which is an hourly resistance now. Just need to push back up there. 32, 38. 3108. I'm going to roll it once more. And again, on here, it's only give us 30%. So these brokers are only paying out, they're only giving us 30% of the rollovers here on that second one. I think that's right, isn't it? 12, yeah. So I'm not going to be trading anymore after this, regardless of what happens with this. It's not giving me the rollovers what I want, so I'm just going to knock it on the head. But we'll just keep an eye on this and see what happens. My expiry is 34.24, so I've got less than 3 minutes left in this.
Les, I did listen to Taylor last night.
Yeah.
And he said about these rollovers, but there's a new rule now apparently, that the first rollover is only giving 30%, something double it. And then the second entry, again, it works out, if you do 2 rollovers, you're going to be losing about 7.2% on the first rollover. So if you do the second one at the same, you're going to be losing about 7.2%. So that might be worth listening to, actually, because I just jotted it down quickly and I'm not really sure what he was talking about, but
yeah, I mean, when it's only giving you 30% rollovers like this, you really want to just be risking 1%.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said from now on, he's just doing 1% trades.
Yeah.
And doing 3 rollovers rather than 2.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what he was saying.
Yeah.
But I said it was quite interesting. It was on last night.
It'd be nice if you told us that before I started, but it's all right, Joy.
Well, I didn't realise it was doing. Quite honest with you, Les, I really didn't know, because as I said, I'm not sure what he was talking about. I didn't know whether it was just him or he was just doing it. Or
if it's doing it, if it's acting up like this, but I've 2 different brokers there, and they're not giving us the full rollover, so they're not going to do that. If this is what's going to happen. I mean, I did get a 3-minute rollover on the first rollover, but on the second one, it's only given us 30%. So, but
I've just lost I've just lost 2 now this morning. Yeah. And because obviously that's what happened. I didn't get the rollover because you can't see it.
If you're going to risk what I would say is, if you're going to use rollover, right? Yeah. This is what I would do. If you're going to use rollover, risk 1%, right? If you're getting in for 3-minute trades. But what I think we should do is go to a 3-candle rule. So if we're doing this on 5 minutes, just basically get in for 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
If you're going to do 2 or 3%, but this is dropped now, like so. I think.
So I do apologise. I could have said.
Oh, it's not your fault. I was just lining you up. I'm just joking.
I know you are. I'm coming to sort you out.
Nah, it's just the way it goes sometimes. But yeah, if it's going to start messing us about like this, low payouts, right? Low payouts, giving us 30% rollovers. This is not what we want. What we should do is maybe just go to 3-candle rule. But I'm not going to be trading anymore. I might do one more, actually, 10:34. I might do a 15-minute trade on one of these. UDJPY is at 83.
I'm not going to be in the boss's good books this morning.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Honestly, it's.
He'll say, "What you doing, mother?"
Call from 07999546278.
Okay, I'm in at 410 there, and I'm in for 15 minutes. 3-candle rule. Okay, cash traps give us a 3-point call there. Me personally, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 5-point trade in my book. You know, I'm in this for 15 minutes, and let's see how it goes. This should flip and fly up now. 3 minutes probably would have been enough, but let's do a 3-candle rule and see what happens. Let's do a 3 candle rule. See what happens. This is my last trade of the morning. Might be the last trade of the day. I actually, if it's going to do this like this, I might start using pocket option more as a broker, because pocket option, I like pocket option for the simple fact is it takes away the need for rollover, because I think sometimes we tend to over rely on them. So it takes away the need for that, and basically you get in for your 3, your 5, your 10, your 15 minutes, and that's it. So if the analysis is good, if we do good analysis and get set up correctly, and highlight our zones and stuff like that, and get ready and take the calls and things like that, either using cashtrap or even Liberty. Type in HA here. Because in my opinion, whether you want to use cashtrap, whether you want to use Liberty, and you can see there, we got a buy on here on the 5 minute, and this would be a 3 candle rule using web slinger.
Oh, look at that! I should have gone on that.
This is the 3 candle rule using web sling, and you can see that actually came down and touched 397 with this one. But you know, I got in at 410. You can see there the broker touched 405. So there's a slight difference in price here, but you know, we got a buy on that, and it's just shot up. So you know, this is quite a deep retracement, and then it's gone. So if you use web slinger, you know, I know we've been looking at different things with web slinger, but even just taking the buy signal off this, I think it pretty much would have been in profit. The thing is, there is some, you know, I keep talking about it, there is some imbalance in here, and I've got a feeling, I'm just going to drop a line on here, that this is maybe going to come up to this area here, 454, so 460 here. So I'm just trying to calculate the difference here. 455, it's about 15 or something at the minute on this. So it's quite possible that we could get a reaction of this, and it's going to come back down to here, to around about 432. So that's going to be about 445. So I'm expecting this just to drop back down to around about 445 on here, and about there, 440, 445, and then continue up, because the market does fluctuate. But we'll see. We'll see if I'm right. We'll see if I'm wrong. But you know, that 410 there, yeah, it is moving. You see the roll. This is what I'm talking about. This rollover thing. It can, when it works in your favor, it's great. But when it goes against you, it's really annoying, particularly if you're not getting the full rollover. You know, if you're expecting to be in a trade for 12 minutes, and the whole idea about cashtrap is when you roll over twice, is it's basically getting you close to that 3 candle rule. Okay. And sometimes we're getting trades early. So really, if we just stick to these, you see, if I look there when we're hovering over this candle, we can see, well, that's dropped all the way down. Now, if we waited till the candle closed and got in at 12.35, boom, off it goes. All right. This is what I'm saying about this market timing thing as well. You know, it normally happens in and around, you know, 5 minutes before, 5 minutes after, or on, and anywhere in between. So you can use the 1 minute for entry as well. Well, we can see this is price has come back down. It's touched 444. My line down here where I've drawn it to mitigate that imbalance. If this one wants to continue up, it will bounce off this line and go back up if it wants to do that. So we'll just see how this pans out. We've got a load of time left on this. It doesn't expire. I've still got 10 minutes on this, so you know, we've got another couple of candles to go really. And the issue is getting in then for 15 minutes is we could see a reversal on the 45. But this looks like it might work in our favor by the fact that if it does pull back now and drop back, when it hits 45, it could well go back up again. And this is how the market fluctuates. You can see it's come down, it's gone up, it's come back down. It's just bouncing off that line there. Go back to AG on here and see where we're at. We can see there it's this 1 hour and 15-minute support. So what I'm going to do is just going to drop down to 15. And that previous one there. Yeah. That's all right. I'm just going to drop a little line on the top there where that wick is. There we go. Got a little bit of indecision there now. 4-2 for Danny. Well done, Danny. Friday. Take it easy at work, mate. So we're just at the top of the cycle here on this stochastic RSI on the 15-minute. I think just went down to 402. That's where we've gone with another 15, sorry, 5-minute there, yeah. So let's touch 428. So this might actually work in our favor now. When it hits 45, we could see an initial reaction right off this support it's on, this hourly and 15-minute one, where it's just tending to hang around there. I might just catch this right. It's right at the bottom here. We might just catch this good to shoot up. So the cash trap, give us a put. So should get this shooting up. Hopefully. It's gone a little bit further than what I thought. So it's mitigated the imbalance. It will drop down. It's actually come back down to the opening of this candle here. Wicks do matter, but sometimes there isn't too much in there. Here it comes. So we've got about a minute to the 45 candle. So I am expecting a reversal on this. So cash trap should give us a call on this next candle. Still in profit. Entry was 410. We're currently 428. So we're still in profit. Still in profit. We've got a pivot there. On here around about where I got in. 409 the pivot is. Just coming up that 45 and we see prices starting to move up now. Just got the trading view there. So it's wicked all the way down, starting to pull back up now. So we should catch this for the last 5 minutes and push back up to 500. 81,500. Yeah, it's unfortunate when you come on and you trade and it does this. I mean, we've had a pretty good week this week, haven't we? We've done quite well. And then you get the last day and stuff like this happens. But I think we should be pretty much okay on this trade. So my expiry on this is 50:02. So I've got just under 5 minutes left on this. 4.5 minutes now. It has reacted off this 45. If we go to cash trap, we should have a call on this. We've got a 2-point call on there. 10:30 was the 10:35 was a good entry there. I just want us to push up. Check the currency strength. See what's changed on that. Still in our favor slightly. Go back to Liberty. You can see there, I've got a blue candle now. So hopefully this will push up. It's wicked up at the top there. We've got some 5-minute resistance there at about 444. I did highlight that previously where this wick is here, where it would come down and mitigate. So it's just sticking around this area. Hopefully it'll break through and go. And then there were 5. Must be a bad day for everybody. Go on, there you go. There you go. So all I've done here is just apply the 3-candle rule. Got in on a 3-point call. 10:35. Rather than I'm not rolling over here or anything like that, I'm just talking to you. And we can see how this is fluctuating. We've got another buy signal now on here on the 45, which is what we would expect. Cash traps give us the call. Just refresh that. Still only a 2-point call, but I do even on that. It's just confirmation for me that their price wants to go up. We've got it on here. Let's see, it's going to push up. The important one is 455, where it's bouncing off now. If it can break through this, this should continue up and beyond.
Les, when you put the 15-minute, the 3-candle rule on, you just press the 15 minutes instead of like the 3, or do you put it on?
Yeah, on time.
Yeah, or do you
select the time? Yeah.
Do you put the fixed time on?
No, I didn't select fixed time. I got in at 9. I got in on 9:35 for 15 minutes, so it's pretty much give us 14 minutes and 50 seconds. 40
well,
seconds.
That seems to have worked, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, just do it at 2% or 1%.
It's up to you. I wouldn't do any more than. I mean, if you're not going to roll over, you can do 3%.
Right, yeah.
But what I would suggest you do is use the market timing with it. So you're in and around, the hour. The hour and the half hour are probably the best ones.
Yes.
Yeah. But as long as you're in around the hour, the quarter past, the half past, and the quarter to, you should be able to pick up, some decent trades. And what you've got to remember is if you use that market timing strategy, if you draw your lines on your chart, so you've got that anticipation where you can see. I mean, it's not exact, but it's in and around those areas where we've drew lines. Like for there, it was 415. Well, price actually went down to 403. In the scheme of things, it's not that much. It's only a pip and a half or something. It's not that much, but it's 15 points.
Yeah.
But you can see there, it's pretty much gone our way, and it saves you rolling over. Yeah. The only advantage of rollover is you don't want to be in the trade too long. I mean, when you're trading, 2-minute, 3-minute expiries and you get in for 15 minutes, it's like, oh my God.
Exactly.
But, and it's like fluctuating, it's moving up and down. But really, if you use the market timing and get in, what Kenry Moore does, he gets in on the hour, the half hour, and the quarter to.
Yeah.
When you watch Evan Cabral, and that trade's just cleared, by the way, and I don't think we were in really any danger of losing that.
Well, that looked all right. And so you can just set it and forget it, can't you, then?
Exactly. But now Evan Cabral, he teaches, it's he's the one who noticed this market timing thing. So when he teaches it, and he says, generally, the best ones are going to be on the hour and on the half hour. So what he says is in an hour's trading, you can get 2 to 3 trades in an hour. And if you think about it, you only really need 1 or 2. If 1 wins, great. If 2 wins, fantastic. You can compound that as well if you want to increase your your payout, what you're getting back. But really, I mean, that's an 83% payout there. 3-candle rule.
That's good.
15 minutes and it's cleared and it's still pushing up there. This is going to go up to 500 now, in my opinion. But you know, it does work if you stick to the rules. And sometimes, like me, I'll anticipate it and I'll get in 5 minutes early. I might get in 3 minutes early and it goes against us. Whereas if I'd waited till bang on the hour, bang on 1/2 or whatever, or sometimes wait for it like at 35 in this particular instance, because it hasn't finished. And like I've said before, sometimes you've got to give it time to turn around. Sometimes you've got to give it time to turn around.
5, 9, 7, 9, 8, 4, 3.
I'll just let that go to voicemail. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I mean, like I say, it's not an exact science.
Well, no, it's never going to be an exact science, is it? You know, because it's the way it fluctuates. Yeah, but
it's on the
that
balance.
looks good.
It's on the balance of probabilities, and you know, if we can see and mark these lines and get in, even if you got in here at 10.20, right? Or even if price come down here 10.20 and you got in here on a 15-minute 3-candle rule, if you think about it,
you would have won.
Probably would have won that trade.
Yeah.
Possibly. I did pull back on this one, so you know. Well, yeah, you can see there it's gone all the way up. It's touched 477. It's wicked up there, so it looks like it wants to go up. And all I'm doing is trading with the trend, waiting for a pullback, waiting for a cash trap. Or if you want to use Liberty, do exactly the same. If you want to go on simple scalper, use the old one, in my opinion, not 2.0. Use this one if you want to try it out on here. And if we type in AJ on here, we'll go to the 5-minute one. And if we go to 10:35, what's happened here? Need to refresh that. Five-minute. AUDGPY.
And that's a simple scalper.
Yeah, this is simple scalper. There's the candle here, right? The only difference is with simple scalper, right? If we look at 10:30, right, there's a couple of things going on here. Okay.
Yeah.
This is the 200 EMA here. Okay, so price is going up. I'm on a 5-minute. Yeah, you can see how this pulls back. This is 10:30. This is 10:35 where I got in. You can see it's a blue candle. You can see it bounces off this moving average, and you've got to be paying attention to them. The only thing is with simple scalper is you're looking for cross ups. It's the same principle.
Yeah.
You're looking for those cross ups, so you get it on here. This point here, you've got a cross up here, and then if you got in here on this 10:35, the only thing is, right, you've got blue volume bar. So this is what you were looking for. Everything has to be blue. Cross up the blue, didn't do it here. Got a blue volume bar there. The only thing is, right, there's a P saw on here, parabolic saw.
Yeah.
Which is the stop and reverse, parabolic stop and reverse. It actually it actually doesn't flip. It actually doesn't flip till here. So 12:45 probably would have been the best one to get in there. And again, it's a 3-candle rule. However, you can go down to 1 minute. And if you want to do it on the 1 minute, and we get back to this time here, to time your entry, you're looking at 10:36 where it flips. Right, oh, this is the entry here, back here. But it actually doesn't flip till 10:36. And then if you get in, this is a 1 minute, so you can do a 3-minute candle rule there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if you look, everything's blue. The only thing I would see in the 1 minute, it crosses quite quickly. So, you know, if you want to do it that way as well, you can do that.
It's worth a try.
Okay, but there's some rules to simple scalper, and that is you wait for the flip. Everything's got to be blue, and you've got to have this cross up. Basically, you want it pointing up. You want everything going up, and then you get in and take the trade. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Les.
Right, my phone's going mad. I've had about 4 phone calls there. Somebody's definitely trying to get in touch with us. But that's it from me for today. I'll be back on Monday. Don't forget, we've got the Friday Feeling Zoom.
Yeah.
I do appreciate those 4 people for hanging around and staying on the call. The ones who got off have missed some good information as usual. But I do appreciate you hanging on there and giving me your time of day. I do appreciate that. And I will see you on the next one.
Thanks, Les. Have a good weekend.
All right. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.